Hi, CMattDye here. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you're having an awesome one. And I wanted to talk a little bit about Lending Pond. There have been a couple of videos about it since, and I did a video initially, and I will link that below so you can check it out. But I wanted to talk about it a little bit further. You know, it's been alluded to that if you take a loan out, so let's say, for example, you're in Clay Nation. I'm going to use that as an example. So you're in Clay Nation, and Clay token's about to come out. So that means the Clays most likely will rise in value, and you sell your Clay before the token comes out. So you're going to get the most for that particular Clay, but you do miss out on the token itself. Then the Clay goes lower and you can buy back in. But if it doesn't go lower, then it's just going to go higher, and you sold it. It's going to go higher. You can't buy back in. So with this lending platform, you can actually lend out your Clay, and let's say, for example, it's at, let's say 3,500, right? 3,500 for a Clay. I'm just pulling a random number out of the air. I'm not trying to predict anything. And you're trying to get a loan. So let's say you do 65%. Okay, I did that wrong. 3,500 times 0.65 is 2275. So you take that loan for 2275. You're going to have to pay an interest rate. Let's say you take it for a week and you're going to give them 5%. So 5% would be 2388 you have to pay back on that 2275 loan in a week. And let's say for 3,500, it's going to drop a little bit. Let's say it drops to $3,000, but you have liquidity and you're able to go out and purchase other things, make enough ADA from it, and you can pay that loan back. The one thing you don't want to do is to take so many loans that you're ADA strapped and you can't pay back any loans at all. And that's the one thing that I want to encourage you to avoid with this platform. It's easy to get up, take out some loans, and go crazy, but if you can't pay them back, so in this example, you're getting a loan for $2275, and the NFT is $3,500. It only drops to $3,000, and then it keeps going up. Well, you just sold that for $2275 if you can't pay it back. Yeah, the borrower does miss out on the interest because you can't pay it back, but he gets a very nice NFT for below the floor. So that's one thing that you do want to pay attention to. You don't want to get too ADA strapped. And I'm going to do a loan right now. This is one of my accounts. I want to loan this guy right here. I'm going to do a 2-week loan, and I'm going to request 400 ADA. And the interest rate, I'm going to do 5%. Okay, I think this one's going to get picked up pretty well, so I'm going to go ahead and list it 2 weeks for 400 ADA. Let me go ahead and list this guy. Okay, it's going to bring up my wallet. It's going to make me pay a 2.15 ADA fee to make this happen. That's the ADA I have to send with the actual transaction itself. And after I sign it, it says success, NFT listed successfully. Okay, and then once the transaction goes through, you can go to my collateral. That shows it right there. It shows it in green because that is a pretty good loan to value ratio. So right now, if I go to Clay Nation Good Charlotte, I can see that the floor is currently 700. So I go back here, wrong link, go back here and requesting 400. I can then go back to my calculator and I can do 400 divided by 700, which is what I'm asking, divided by the floor, and I get 57%. That's less than 60%. That's a pretty good loan, and that guy knows if he lets me borrow this money, there's a very good chance I'm going to pay it back. And that is what borrowers really do want to know. So I thought I'd do this video, show you real quick. If you want to learn more about the platform itself, I do have a video linked below. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.